for me, like in my mid-20s, like after my divorce and going through like kind of this like spiritual awakening for me, like it was more of like no amount of your surface therapy of like me filtering what I'm telling you was going to bring that healing process. It took me going down the Reiki route and ayahuasca and going through like this transcendent really of like, it brought everything I had suppressed throughout all my childhood trauma and insecurities and abuse and like sexual abuse that I had been through that I just put away and like forgotten, like didn't even remember. And then it brought all of it to the surface so that I could release it. And like without going through that process, like I can't be sure that it would have ever happened. So it's like it forced it to come to the surface so I could get rid of it, so it could leave my body.
But
and then
it
wasn't,
does show up like the psychedelic therapy that way. Right. It has tools to it.
Right.
It's
but it
not
has to
the
be used
same
properly.
Set and setting.
Yeah.
Right. And having that intention behind what you're doing. I know for me, it was definitely the right time with ayahuasca, with psychedelics and all those type of things. Yeah,
I remember being
know
so
where I'd
stoked when I heard that you did it too, because I was like, at that point, I didn't know anyone else in the fitness industry who had even gone down that road. You know, it wasn't really popular or talked about, you know?
It was such a huge turning point
Yeah.
for both of us.
Yeah.
And I feel like that, like coming back right after the trip, I don't feel like that much integration was really happening. But I feel like if I look back over that past year and a half of my life, I'm like, holy shit, you are so different. And that's been the integration. It's just been slowly building up more and more over time. And for Matt and I, like all these things that we notice, we like colors more. We listen to completely different music. The music has not gone back.
That's literally
to what
the
it
biggest
was.
thing. Yeah.
Both of us
I've got to be in
were
a really weird spot to want to listen to aggressive music.
I was gonna say, like, I have to feel it in my soul.
I don't
and,
listen
like,
to aggressive
that's
music
why I
at
like
all.
EDM and house music, because
same.
like I literally feel that vibration in my soul, and it's like it speaks to me, and it's like that's I literally was having a conversation like not like just a little bit ago about this, because it's like my whole world changed when I went down that road, you know? And it's like, it's less about like being angry and like, you know, like being in Atlanta, it was like rap city, you know? And it was like moving to Scottsdale, even like this past 2 years have been huge for me, because I embraced more of what spoke to me.
Everyone's got rap music playing. You're like, can we get some flutes? Maybe some drums?
Some flutes. Some harmony, maybe.
Yeah. It's
instrumental.
Yeah. Don't want any vocals. But like, those are both things that we've noticed, and it hasn't shifted back. It's just going further down that route.
And I mean, with that said, like I've now like microdosed psilocybin for fucking almost a year every day, and I'll never go back. That's been such a powerful tool for me, with just the difference in how it's changed my brain, with how my perception is, how empathy is, how I'm able to read me better, read other people better.
Well, empathy is raised. I feel like your intuition, your empathy, your human connection, like you're able to go deeper and longer with people versus like, I don't know, like I look back to like when I was powerlifting and doing strong women, it was like heavy metal, rap music, like fuck shit up, like be tough. Like you had to have this huge, super hard exterior. And I feel like I'm so much softer now, but that's made me stronger.
Right. For me, you know, I spent a lot of time focusing on, you know, me being a better athlete, growing my business, doing these type of things, right? Like trying to fix this. And then at some point when things kind of switched to, I really, really focused on relationships. And then for me, I focused on, you know, how can I help?
Exactly.
And I fucking mean it.
Exactly.
The more that I've done that, like how can I
give
you?
Yeah.
You know, it just keeps fucking showing back up for me.
But that's the cycle though, you know, because the universe sees, like, it responds to that. You know, it's like when you're giving, you have more to give. And that's how it works. That's literally how it works. It's the people that hold on and they're resilient to, like, you know, sharing and like helping others or whatever else. You're going to barely make ends meet for the rest of your life. But when you have this attitude of like, not only you're grateful for everything that comes into your life, but you want to share and you want to help, you want to heal, you have so much more to give.
Yeah,
I think it's just that attitude of abundance.
Yes,
Like, that's the best way of
yes.
putting
Attitude
it.
of
Like that's what
abundance,
you
I love
give, and
that.
that's what you'll get. You know, it's just that's what the universe
Yeah.
is responding to. And for me,
Because
a
that is
huge
the universe,
one,
you know? Like, look at the world that we live in. If anybody's ever been hiking or been out in nature or whatever else, it's like, oh my God, I've never felt closer to God,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And it's like, it's abundant, you know, of everything. So it's like, if we adopt and align with that, then it's like, that's the life we live.